Yo, yo, yo. Who's in the chat? Who's here? Who's here for Tea Time Thursdays? We've already got 42 people watching the stream. Let me see where you are, guys, in the chat. Let's see some hellos. Let's see some stuff. We've got tea. We've got all sorts planned for the night. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be very exciting. 40 people in here already. And we haven't said a word. 40 people. Yo, yo, yo. Yes, Tweel the Craigs. What are we saying? What are we saying? We got some stuff planned for tonight. I'm hoping evening, everybody. Yes, lovely. Afternoon, evening. Love it. That's it, Ashley Smith. Get used to these. We're doing more of these. Get used to it. We'll get on to tea in a minute, Scott Rooney. We'll get on to tea. But let's wait for some people to get in here. We're gonna watch the new City Strolls episode, which, if you don't know, for anyone that's not a City fan, is Evening Raya. Is a series that we do. The club does, where they interview a player in different parts of Devon, and they just go for a little walk, which is exciting. I'm excited to watch that while I have my tea and I speak to you guys. We'll just wait for some more people to get in. 50 people in here. Also, yes, before I forget, I need to tell you this. We're trying to get, tonight, the My New Football Club YouTube account to 2,000 subscribers. Last time I checked, we were 9 away. So if you're in the stream and you haven't subscribed, subscribe, please. That'd be great. Who's better looking, me or David? If I speak, I'm in trouble. I think me. But don't get me wrong, David's a good-looking lad as well. Thoughts on the 3-0 loss of David's Carlisle United against Brian? I don't really know much about David's career modes. I don't know how he's been getting on recently, but obviously if he has lost 3-0, it's not ideal. Hi, hello Stuart from Bournemouth. How are you? Hello from Ohio, USA. Samuel, nice to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. It smells good in here. Thank you. Thank you very much. Playoffs, question mark. Is that in regards to City? Because I bloody well hope so. But got to be realistic. Come on. All three of you are very good looking for your ages. Ewan? That's a lovely little message. That is fantastic. I might even pin that one. So yeah, we'll get watching the City Strolls episode in just a moment. Give some people some time to get in here. 67 people. 67 people. Lovely stuff. Absolutely lovely stuff. Do I play Dota 2? I do not play Dota 2. Never have done. Might have to give it a try. I love games. This is another thing I need to ask. And I might not get much reply here. Who's your favourite BBC Radio Devon commentator? But I guess, no, it's got to be Jed at the moment, and it's got to be Jed. That guy's on fire. Good. Big ups to Jed Penberthy. Lovely commentator. Good friend of mine. Lovely bloke. Keep it up, Jed. You're doing some quality work. Both men and women's football. Hello, John. Will you keep Gill Seat Women League One with me? Very funny, Matt. Very funny. Evening, Bryce. Evening, everybody. I feel it was pinned. Oh, well, next one. Radio Devon Dude is a bang. I can't believe it's your least favourite. Yeah, I don't know. They're all good. I'm probably not very grateful for those songs. I should be more grateful. Would you rather have a hand made of ham that regrows if you eat it, or a nipple that dispenses sun cream? Gotta be the hand made of ham. Surely you'd never be hungry. Sea of Thieves OP. Yes, Jared, how are you? You good? Sea of Thieves later, 100%. Once the stream's done, Sea of Thieves. You heard it here first. How much have you played of your BG3 campaign? Well, that save that I started on my previous stream, we've stopped where we were on the last stream. I was going to stream all of last year, but my internet in my uni house was awful. So hopefully we'll bring that back. But I've played a lot of BG3 off that save, and it's very, very good. John, do you miss your massive nights out in Manchester? Absolutely. I miss my massive nights out in Manchester. But I'm in a different era of my life. Different era now. Different era. Much love, John Pompey and JPT. Feels like yesterday. Yes. Well, yeah, good game. Match 8, I think. Yeah, we were on fire that day, Jed. We were absolutely on fire. Lovely Matt J goal, I believe, that day. Can you pull some strings to get Exeter to play in Tom Kearney's Fulham testimonial? Could I? Probably not, to be honest. But I'll see what I could do, James. I'll see what I could do. Yeah, I know, Scott. We do need the John Beer album ASAP. This is what I was going to ask in here is, if I was to stream some games on my personal account, who would come over and watch that? Now, this is where the chat says no or nobody or not me. But I do really want to start streaming some games as well. Definitely want to start streaming some games over on Twitch. Need to start doing that again. Definitely need to start doing that again. What have we got in the chat here? What have we got? I hope I haven't missed anything or anyone. Do I think Lucy was a plant by David and Alfie? Lucy? Who's Lucy? Have I had a wash yet, John? Perfect. Lovely. Yes, I obviously have had a wash today. 2, in fact. Just to, if you enjoy it, John. Yeah. I mean, I'm playing them anyway, so I might as well stream them. So yeah, I think that is a good motto to go by. Right. Without further ado, let's do it. My tea is. I'm not going to show it in there, but it is basically rice, egg, and a lovely tomato sauce. Not ketchup, but a lovely tomato sauce that goes in there. Football Manager. I'm crap at Football Manager, Haaland. I really am crap at Football Manager. Let's give it a taste test. This is the one benefit of living at home, is that your mum cooks your teas. So, oh yeah, delightful. Absolutely delightful. The rude woman's name was Zoe, I believe. The Tweel Craigs. Cream on top of the jam is the winner. That's an absolute disgrace. We don't do cream on top. We do cream at the bottom. Where I'm from. Yeah, Zoe. Oh, yeah. Zoe, yeah. Not a nice woman. Not a nice woman. But the less said about her, the better. Let me just read a few more chats and then we'll get into this City Strolls. How was Josh Key for your ex? Haven't really found his feet yet, the Swans. Yeah, brilliant. Josh is a good friend of mine. Really good footballer. Really talented, really athletic. I think he will take a few seasons to adapt to the Championship. Have you been to a bar called Yes Bar in Manchester is one of my favourite bars in Manchester. It's amazing. The rooftop terrace is really, really good. It was not a plant. I was not a plant. Oh, so this is. Oh, so surely Zoe's not in here. Surely that's not the real Zoe. That cannot be. That cannot be true. If so, let's that cannot be Zoe. How did you find UCFB, John? My brother went there. If I speak, I'm in trouble. Is it weird doing a stream on your own? Yes, it is, especially when, like, I'm lucky. I mean, I've got, how many views in there? 63 people in here, so there's a little bit, well, really good bit of interaction, actually, but it can be really weird on your own. John the Goat, thank you, Lewis Price. Did you used to go to the Friendship? Yes, Friendship was like my local, in inverted commas. Yeah, really liked it. Really, really liked it. Good vibes in there, but it's often like rounds of students. Where is Arsad? Good question. We really need that guy back, man. We need Arsad back. Arsad was prime pod days. Absolutely prime pod days. What a guy. Right, let's get this. I think if I put that on big screen there, and we go to live scene, it should be, yep, pulled up the City Strolls episode, and we should be able to hear it. Now I'm going to play. And I'm going to have my tea and I'm going to talk to the chat while we watch this.
Hello and welcome to City
Let me know if it's
too
loud,
which takes your Grecians out and around wonderful Exeter and glorious Devon to learn
or whatever
a
it may
bit
be.
more about them and the
Big ups Charlie. Big ups Charlie, by the way.
You'll be able to read part of these interviews.
So he was prime pod day. So you think our prime was just the other day? Did you ever brave the Albert Inn in Withington? I didn't. No.
Into the city centre to meet
Been to Withington a few times though.
So without much further ado, let's get to it.
Quite a few times. Yes, Tim. I'm sure we can do a stream where we look at some old school City kits. That'd be quite a nice one actually. I think there's a website that literally
really nicely
strolls them all.
I managed to
Strolls them all?
an apartment.
Still thinking of City Strolls that showcases them all.
I stayed in the manor house with a couple of the boys, and then an apartment came up
I love Ed Francis, by the way. What a player. What a player Ed Francis is.
So yeah, I've settled in nicely. I mean, when the weather's like this, it's quite easy to settle into, I suppose.
What's the process when you sign for a new club in terms of moving down? Do the club then basically put you up for the first?
Oh, sorry, Greece and Stu.
Yeah, so I think
you should have tuned into the live and you could have had your tea with me and Ed.
Or whatever. And then yeah, for me, I sort of want to move down here. And
we got some sweets for after as well. Got some 12s. I really hope Josh Magennis comes on for Northern Ireland.
I'll go home
really hope he does, but
to see family and stuff.
What time is it? Yeah, about 15 minutes into their game.
Like that, and see friends. But for me, I want to move down here.
Yeah, Ed Francis. Yes, Latoya. How are you? You okay?
And try and
what a player, by the way, Ed Francis. I think he's going to be really good for us.
Really good with that sort of thing and help me settle in nicely.
Have you been able to explore much of the local area so far?
A little bit, yeah. I've actually been round here. Me and the missus came.
Cathedral Green, by the way, people.
One Saturday evening after a game. I think after the Rotherham game, we got a fish and chips.
Love Cathedral Green. No bonbons. Well, Graham, I'll announce what we've got.
A lovely little area.
Sweet-wise in a minute.
So there's a bit going on, which is nice for me to sort of have things to do outside.
Thank you very much, Bakary. Thank you for
that this would be
for the kind comment. I'm glad that we're helping people get to work or helping people in any way
possible.
But
I am used to it, like sort of long coach journeys.
That is
Friday.
That's the main reason.
Tough,
that's the main reason
you
why
get used to it, and when
it.
you've got a good group of lads, like
give everyone else a laugh in this miserable world.
With the boys at Exeter, like it's sort of.
Thank you, Simon. Thank you. Yes, I need to do more of this. I need to do more content myself. I need to push myself to do more of this stuff. So yeah, this is great.
Even though people
travelling from the Midlands to an Exeter game. Now they're my second team, John. Where's a good place to stay?
You've also though moved further away than Exeter to Gateshead before. You've gone on loan out in Holland and I think Switzerland when you're at Man City and Wolves. What attracted you to do those sort of moves rather than like a traditional EFL loan move?
I wanted to go abroad to Holland. I wanted the style of football.
The Mercure is always a nice one. It's got really good facilities. So if you're looking for a hotel, the Mercure, but I think it might be on the pricey side.
What was right for me, and I thought that was right at the time.
The scran is rice and eggs with
which is probably a little bit too young. I was living sort
lovely,
of
not
just
ketchup,
Amsterdam,
tomatoey sauce.
A huge city, loads going on there.
What's my thoughts on?
But yeah, I mean, I just wanted to do that. I think life experience-wise, it's probably
a real top manager that's going to go under the radar a lot in Scotland. I think he's brilliant. He's working miracles with you guys. With the greatest of respect, you know, your side last season wasn't stand out even in League Two, and he turned it into such a fantastic side. So I think you've got a real gem in him. But it's going to be a tough league to stay up in League One this year, even for us. Although I'd like to see us on the top end of League One.
Intense. You got ultra groups out in Europe. Did you experience any of that?
Well, I think the first game we had a pre-season friendly.
Keep me going all week
this
at
was
work.
when I was in Holland at Almere, and just before kick-off, it was like
yes, thank you very much.
A few leagues below, and
Trev,
there was like 20 red flares that got set off.
What would be better, John?
A thing like the whole pitch was covered,
and
I was a bit like, wow, City getting
promoted.
Serious.
100%. If City got into the Championship, that'd probably be live complete for me, to be honest.
We played Rotherham was how good the atmosphere was. Like, that was all I was telling anyone about. So like, I think that the fans are just as passionate, sort of, in Europe.
Morning from New Zealand. Hello, Matt.
Do you ever go back abroad again and play?
I think it's something that I'd like to do. Just from
if we've got one in New Zealand, that's better than none. So thank you, Matt.
See different cultures,
really appreciate that.
Things I think is something that interests me. Obviously not in the immediate future, maybe towards the end of my career. That'll be something that I look at doing.
What top is Ed Francis wearing here?
You were at Man City, I think from the age of 6 to about 20.
I saw that clip the other day.
And you were there during a period of really intense change for the club. Did you see much of it while you were there playing in the academy? Was it tangible almost for you?
100%. The biggest change was when we probably changed training grounds and they built the new CFA. I think.
Should I turn it down, Matt? Is it too loud?
14 at the time, and we went from flat lane, which was by no means bad, but it was. Compared to the CFA,
I'm meant to be watching this, but I haven't actually watched a lot of it.
Just pointed it right next to the ground and
still got 70 people in here. Hello, everybody. The goal of tonight is to get the You Don't Know What You're Doing channel, the YouTube channel, over 2,000 subscribers. I think we were 9 off when I started the stream. 9 off.
They were bringing so many players in from abroad and stuff like that. And that sort of started with even the Robinho era was like I think I was maybe 11, 12 when they started. Mancini was there and Pellegrini. They started bringing serious
opinions on Oasis.
As a youngster, it was sort of
I don't get the hype. It might be an age thing. I don't know what it is.
And sort of see the club progress.
I'm just not sure if
just an amazing club.
Who was the most talented?
I don't get it. If anyone else argued for that long, I think I said it on the pod. If anyone else argued like that for that long, you just call them petty.
Phil and Sancho, they were my age group. don't get me wrong, there was like the whole age group.
Has Jay Bird got the potential to be the next Nombe? I don't know. I've not
seen
seen much of Jay Bird. I think he's got injured and
some really good things.
He's been trying to get up to fitness and stuff. So I couldn't possibly comment, but I hope so, because what do we sell Sam Nombe for? A lovely little fee, I think.
All the way through the age groups, and he just had that sort of that magic spark, that magic touch.
Now, your first experience
Sorry.
of the EFL came with
Sorry, if I'm chamming really loudly.
During the COVID season,
Take it down.
I think you actually made your debut at
Richardson Oaks looked class the other night. Future looks good, yeah. We're really, really lucky with our academy, because some of the players, all the players that seem to keep coming through is amazing.
Somewhat natural coming from like an academy-ish into
Yeah,
that.
it was probably closer to like what 23s football is. With like we played in a lot of grounds, but there just wasn't.
Yeah,
fans.
I understand it,
So maybe
Robbie.
that helped
I
a
understand
little. I think
why
when
people
we played Exeter, there was a few thousand in.
why people do that and why people dilute their trusts, but I hope Exeter City never does.
But
Absolutely hope
Harrogate
Exeter City
was
never does.
A bit of a baptism of fire into men's football, into League Two, and we sort of played like a 4-4-2 formation. So it was a bit like sort of old-fashioned football. But I think that again, that's helped me massively because that's probably the side of the game which I've never had.
I've just pinned Latoya's comment for those of you that are interested in Jay Bird.
Playing against men, getting beaten up every week, feeling like you've been in a car crash the next morning on a Sunday, like that sort of feeling is what it's like. And it's
Me versus Rooney for misfits.
like us now who are fighting 3 points to.
Absolutely not. I'm never getting in a boxing ring, guys. I want you to know that. I'm never getting in a boxing ring.
It was there as well that I think you moved from a defensive to midfield position. How did that come about?
It's sort of something that I've always felt was right. I've always well, when I was younger, I played as like maybe a left centre half and in a back three sometimes. But I was never going to be like the tallest, biggest, physical. And I think nowadays that's what everybody needs. If you look at the boys we've got at the back, they're all monsters. And I always felt that I wanted to play a little bit.
Well, I was excited for the international break, because I was hoping I'd get to see Josh Magennis play that.
Maybe the defenders, and it was something that I pushed for. And when Harrogate,
he's on the bench, so
it was
hopefully he comes on.
That was sort of the opportunity where I thought, yeah, this is me, and this is.
Yeah, there's a lot of names you can do to call the series with my name in it, because of fear.
Do you know? No, that was that was probably last year when I
goggles.
first started doing that, and it's a bit of like a trademark thing now. It's like a superstitious thing that I've sort of got to do.
He did get spotted by Phil Barzio. I do remember that. Sort of that iconic celebration. Well, maybe not iconic, but that celebration came from it.
So yeah, that's just a trademark thing now.
So then after Harrogate, you moved on to Notts County, where you were part of the promotion season at the start, but then went on loan to Gateshead. So almost a bittersweet feeling in that sense.
That's a good point, Lewis K. I was thinking about this the other day. Let's get some suggestions for what we can call You Don't Know What You Do
I'd
at
probably just
fans.
go positive.
What could our nickname be?
I ended up having a really good season myself at Gateshead. I started the
It's
season
a bit of a
in the
hard
team
name
for
to come up
Notts,
with
but the year before I was
fan
there
names
and played
for, isn't
quite
it?
a lot of games.
I think, anyway.
So I had like a really good connection with the club and with the fans, and I only really wanted to see them do well. And even for me, it's still a promotion on my CV, even though I didn't play every game or I wasn't the main man. It was still like a massive joy and a great experience to be part of such a good team with so many good players. So I only look back at that with like sort of positive.
Have we hit 2K subs, have we?
Obviously, like you said there, you went to Gateshead, where you probably had the most successful season of your career.
Anything good for dinner? Well, yeah, just a bit. Eggs, rice, absolutely lovely. A little bit of tomato puree sauce in there as well. Yes, Lewis K. If you want to call us the Sexy Boys, or anyone who watches the pod the Sexy Boys, let's go for it. I'm happy with that. I'm trying to work for Norwich City, and we've got Exeter under 21s at our training ground. Can't wait to see the next couple of players. Yes, Kane, you'll be. I think you'll be very pleased. We've got a really good under 21 squad, some really good young players coming through.
And I think there's obviously a lot of credit goes down to that.
Right. What's your five-a-side all-time Exeter City team? Good question.
At Gateshead last year,
In
at
goal.
the end of the season, it was quite big news.
Might be
not
Vil or
being
Joe.
allowed into the
And I know they're both very recent
Did you
keepers,
know
but they're
that
just the
that
best
was
with their
coming
feet
at the time when
that
you
we've had.
played?
Maybe Ben
We
Hamer if you
didn't
go
know,
back
we
a little
found
bit.
out sort of 2 days
So Ben Hamer
before
in goal.
the playoff game.
Or
It was we were
Ben Hamer.
obviously gutted as a team. I think
I'll go for Joe
we felt
Whitworth.
like
Joe
we had
Whitworth's probably better with his
a
feet.
real
Joe Whitworth in
strong
goal,
chance
and the goals are a
of
bit
sort of
smaller, so
winning
probably
those
suited for his
playoffs.
height.
Like we had a really busy schedule towards the end of the season and rotated a few things and probably could have finished even higher up.
I'll go one defender.
So yeah, we're obviously good.
Who would be the best?
At the time, I suppose the only shining
I'd probably
light
have to
was
go
the-
Pierce or
we had the
someone like
trophy
that.
3 weeks later.
Technical,
So, I mean,
very
if we didn't
technical
have
for a
that, it would have just
defender.
been like,
So
season's done and
Joe Whitworth,
and see you
Pierce,
later, lads, which
3
would have been
midfielders. I'd go on the
probably,
left. I'd go
horrendous.
Lee Holmes.
Boys would have struggled to deal with that. But
On
we had
the
a few
right,
days where we sort of sulked a little bit, but then I think we had a team night out, and the day after that,
we
were
go for on the right.
straight back on it, and
maybe David Wheeler, just in case you want to go route one on the five-a-side games.
We can only do what's
then Alan Gower through the middle,
use that frustration, then
and Nicky Lord just misses out there, but Alan Gower through the middle with Ollie Watkins up front.
Massively, I think.
What a team! What a team! Right, got completely lost in that. Villa's cheapest ticket for the Champions League group stage is £85 for non-season ticket holders over the fan has been all my life, but I've started going to see my local. Yeah, I mean £85 is ridiculous, isn't it? It's absolutely absurd. £85, it is nuts. Shouldn't be paying £85 to go watch football. £20, £20 max.
Have positive feelings towards it.
And now moving on to the present day, you've had a couple of matches at League One level now with City. How have you found those so far? How have you adapted to being in the league?
I've really enjoyed it.
I mean, I thought that we were going to watch this video, but it has turned out to be not that great. Not that the video's crap, but just keep reading chat instead. So I'll switch back to the big screen. And I'll turn that off because people don't seem to want to listen to that while I'm here. Liam, lovely chant, lovely chant. That let's get more chants going. Super Ryan Harley. Super Ryan Harley, indeed. What a player on his day. Am I ready for Louis Barry, Stockport? Honestly, he started the season absolutely unbelievably. I mean, he was at Barcelona, wasn't he, at one point? So, insane. Am I ready for him, though? Yeah, I think we are ready. Famous last words. I shouldn't have said that. Should not have said that. $90 viewing here. The goal for tonight is to reach 2,000 subs on the channel. I think someone said we'd already hit it, but it doesn't say that on my screen. Maybe I need to load up. Oh yeah, we have. There we go. 2007. So we've actually gone over by 7. Thank you, everybody. That's amazing. It's really, really good. Quality stuff. Quality stuff. That's what we want to see. More subs. If anyone is in here and they're not sub, we've got 93 people watching right now. Get subbing. If you're not subbed, get subbing, because these are going to happen 3 days a week. Tuesdays, Thursdays, where I have my tea, we watch some videos, we go through anything you want to talk about. Tuesdays is going to be more footy related, and then Sundays is going to be a chill episode after the game on Saturday. We're going to have a little cup of tea, and we're going to chat away. Just listen to the Amy app. Are you sure it's not Zoe? I think people just don't know that woman's name. She was in here a minute ago, I think. Just listen to the Zoe app. What a disgraceful woman. Fair play for you standing up to proper. Well, yeah. We don't need to talk about Zoe. And what am I scared to answer about David Tanner? I'll answer any question within reason. Any chance of Briggsy making a midweek appearance? I'd love to. He's at work right now. He's at work. Are you worried about Jay Styles or being exit this season? Yes, definitely. I really don't want him to score against us. I want him to do great in his career. I want him to achieve everything and more, but just don't score against us. Yeah, I'll probably get a green skin or something like that. Straz machine. But you know, these things aren't cheap. These things aren't cheap. This is lovely. Thank you, Christopher Green. 85 people in it. Lovely stuff. Yes, David and Alfie are going to join these streams in the coming weeks and months. Defo, but they're a lot busier than I am, so I'm taking over on these streams for the time being. Evening Boulage. Get Northern Ireland on, wise. Has he come on? Surely he's not come on. No. He hasn't just yet. I mean, I could whack it on, to be fair, in the background while I'm eating. Oh, Northern Ireland has scored, right? I understand. We've got some Northern Ireland fans in here, have we? Good stuff. Don't know if anyone listened to the pod episode where I met Michael O'Neill in the boardroom at Bolton. So that was fun. Thank you, Bakary Sangya. Very high praise. Thank you, thank you. What's your favourite saying David and Alfie have said that you've adopted as your own? David has loads, that being one. Yeah. I really find myself actually copying David's mannerisms. So, like, he'll say something like, I don't know, he'll go, I absolutely love that, and he'll go, I absolutely do. Or something, he'll always repeat. I always find myself doing that now, which is really bizarre. But I'm not sure about favourite sayings. Best boardroom I've been in. I think I answered this on the last stream, but Derby County by a country mile. What an amazing boardroom that was. 100 of you in here. Well, there was. It just went down. But please sub to the channel, because there's gonna be loads more of these. Get subbing. Who's the biggest? I probably shouldn't answer that one, David Turner. But you know, the football world for the most part is actually full of really nice people. I think there's a misconception that it's not, but very nice too. Yeah, Joshua Joyce, that's a good one. Lovely stuff. Very nice too. I think mine's probably don't beat around the bush. Tom Allen, you got Colonel Tranley to thank for that. That was his name. How would I do on a Luke Pingu quiz? I'm not sure. I don't really watch a lot of Luke Pingu stuff, but one of my best mates, Derek, he loves Luke Pingu. Hot tub stream. Hot tub stream. Yeah, fine. If you source the hot tub, I'll stream in a hot tub. Yeah, stick that in your pipe and smoke it. That's a good one. Sun. Yeah. He likes the sun as well. I shouldn't answer it. Think of the subs if you do. Nah, I mean, I'm not that bothered about the subs. Not enough to start outing people. My granddad played for Exeter in goal in the 60s. He also played for Plymouth, but said he preferred Exeter. Wow, what was his name? Wow, what an interesting comment that is. Lovely comment. Stood near me at Tivy away. Wow. Very nice too. That's another one. That's another David one. We did it. The boardroom is yours. The boardroom is yours. No more big bank. The boardroom is yours. Very, very creative. Come to Essex, lad. Got one waiting for you. Got one ready and waiting. Is that a pint or a punch or what is that? I've got a Torquay fan in the chat. Someone's got to support him. Any Brazil trip stories, John? Yes. Before I answer that, dream podcast guest, Ricky Gervais. Ricky Gervais would be my dream podcast guest. Very nice too. Any Brazil trip stories? I was relatively young. I was 12. I was mascot for one of the games in Brazil. Walked out with Matt Grimes. That's probably the best story. We travelled all through the sort of like rainforest and all sorts. There's so many good bits. Obviously saw Christ the Redeemer. Went up Sugarloaf Mountain. The players we actually saw on Sugarloaf Mountain as well. So yeah, loads of amazing stories from Brazil. Best holiday I think I've ever been on. Will ever be on probably. League 2 top goal score prediction, John. I've gone for Jatta. It's a difficult question. I've not really kept up to date with League Two, so I don't know who's on fire. See, Danilo also did really well last season, but I couldn't possibly say. Should have told Howard Webb that Goldbridge is sick of you. Yes, well, I didn't want to speak to Howard Webb. He's surprisingly big and intimidating and scary and all sorts. Sunderland, yay or nay? In what regard? Been to Sunderland, that was great. Good away trip, really good away trip. And it was 3-3 at one point, and we lost 6-3, I think, in the League Cup. Great away day. Heath Davids, mate, surely he'd come on. Yeah, I just don't think he's that interested in football. If Exeter made it to the playoffs, how many fans would go? It depends. I think in the League One playoffs, it'd be a lot different. In League Two, I think in our first League Two season, we took like 30,000. But obviously, as we got there more and more, less people wanted to go, and the sort of novelty wore off a little bit. Hold on, I'm just trying to load up the UEFA Nations League. But I think in League One, we would sort of get a pretty similar amount, maybe 30,000 again. I would like to think. But you just never know, do you? Oh dear, this is very loud. Very, very loud.
They think us country folk, right? Don't like sport. Nope. Don't drink macchiatos. Don't run teams. Don't open fancy little nail salons.
To get a rep.
Don't even do
it would be great
apparently.
To get a rep on the pod.
Don't do any
That'd be
work,
fantastic.
in fact.
That'd be amazing.
So we don't need
But
ultra-fast
it's just
broadband.
such a who would come on, because all you're going to get is just comments about
Switch to airband.
why are they so crap, because the
Ultra-fast
officiating
broadband
in the football
for
league
people who
is
don't live in cities.
embarrassing, I would say, most of the time. Really bad. Even in games we win. The Bolton game on the weekend. The ref was awful. Really, really bad.
Something is not right in general in this town. Welcome to Love Island.
Yeah. I mean, Man United's a weird topic for me, because it's like so much
entertainment and
wasted
free
potential.
and downloadable for $5.99 per month. Start your free trial
in that
today.
club like this.
One team that every set piece they're coming alive.
Is that playing through?
Clip pass, Dion Charles won't quite
Oh
keep
God,
it in
yeah.
play.
Sorry, cripes. Right, that should have fixed it. I'm so sorry. I did not know that was playing through. Hopefully, there's no. Hopefully, there's no noise coming through for you guys now. Let me know if it's coming through still. You could go for a retired ref, yeah. Yeah, that would be good. Honestly, any ref would be great. I just really don't think they'd come on, because they just don't want anything to do with it. What minute am I on? I'm in basically the 20th minute. 20 seconds to go to the 20th minute on mine. Oh, good enough. Thank you, Boulage. Thank you. God, I've completely forgot that the scenes carry over. 94 of you guys watching. Let's get subbing, please. Get subbing if you can, because we want to get this channel as big as possible so that we can stream on here to more and more people. Get Mike Dean on. Well, I actually was in the boardroom with Mike Dean at Tranmere Away one time. He's a big Tranmere fan, and he was in the boardroom when I went there. Really want Josh Magennis to come on. I'm absolutely desperate for him to break the record. Or not break the record, so I get into the top 10 for appearances for Northern Ireland. That'd be great. Would you rather have a skinhead or not have a haircut for a year? Oh, skinhead. We'll go skinhead. Why not? It's a fitting pod title for him to be on. Yeah, maybe. Sipping lean, eh, John? No, absolutely not. This is a Coca-Cola Classic with no caffeine. Rory Jennings or Boovy? Can I say neither? Top 5 boardrooms. Top 5 boardrooms. Bolton. Well, Derby, Bolton. Derby, Birmingham, Bolton. Let me think of the other ones. Derby, Birmingham, Bolton. Trying to think. A lot of them aren't, what they're made up to be. Like, everyone thinks that they're amazing. Hi, Fade. You okay? But yeah. I'm trying to think. What would be my last two? Those are in particular order, but I'm trying to think of two others that were great. Away from the Trust, who do you think is the best run club in the EFL? Good question. I don't think many are run particularly well, to be honest. Best run club in the EFL. I'm trying to think of people that are like overachieving, maybe. Again, I can't really think. I think a lot of them. I think there's more. Most of them are run poorly in comparison to what they should be. Are you aware that CBS Sport in the US is broadcasting 250? Yeah, I am. Honestly, the broadcast deal for the Football League this year is fantastic. It's so good. John, at what point would the club seriously consider moving grounds? Champ for a couple of seasons? ? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if it would consider moving grounds because I just don't know if we'd get more than what we're getting in at the moment. If we were in a championship, maybe we probably would. But we're not selling out every week as it is, so we'll see. But in answer to your question, I'm not sure. Where will the mighty Wigan Athletic finish this season, John? That Wigan's a weird one for me this season because I think you're going to just be like mid-table, but a lot of people seem to be putting you up in and around the playoffs, so we'll see. Do you think if City win the league, the Prem is redundant because what's to play for? Yeah, I think the Premier League is just really boring. Like I've been to watch quite a few Premier League games live, especially while I was living in Manchester, and I just thought maybe it's because I've got no affinity to any of the clubs, right? And that's obviously a big reason why I love Exeter City, or like why I enjoy watching Exeter City. Sorry, but I just really did not enjoy the Premier League at all. I really thought it was crap, to be honest. It just didn't excite me at all. Just doesn't do it for me. Does Exeter get more money from this new Sky deal? Yeah, every team does. Every team in the Football League gets more money. If you could have kept any loanee / club, if you could have kept / any club sale over the last 5 years, who would it be and why? I don't know. Maybe Ryan Harley because. And it's going to sound like a weird one, but when he left us, he sort of stagnated a little bit, whereas if he had stayed with us, I think we would have gone on to do really well. Because I think he kept us up, didn't he? That season he stayed with that goal against Huddersfield. And then obviously went and didn't really do much, and I think we got relegated the following season. When are you going on happy hour? Well, if you guys DM Jack and let him know, I'm sure probably soon. I'd love to go on. But, I mean, I'm not that big. I'm not a big enough guest. I don't think it's quite a big podcast. I support Liverpool, but league better years ago when we were... Yeah, a lot of people say that. A lot of people... I know I speak to a lot of Man City fans who are kind of like, not bored, but when I was on the tram once, they were sort of saying like, they had this attitude, it's like, oh, we're going to win it. We're going to win the Premier again. It's like, at that point, when you kind of know that you should be or are going to win the Premier, does it become a little bit boring? I don't know. Will Aimson, are you sighing as in like but we shouldn't have let him go, or I thought Will Aimson was good for us. People didn't seem to like him or take a liking to him, but I liked Will Aimson. Why doesn't the Premier League do it for you? Don't like the football that's played, don't like VAR, don't like the imbalance at the table. I don't know. I just don't. I mean, again, I've probably not got a fair reflection of it because I've only been to sort of Man City games and this is no disrespect to Man City, but obviously the atmosphere is not exactly the most amazing at the Etihad. So maybe, I don't know, it was a little bit of the atmosphere, a little bit of when I went. It's just, I think they played Brentford. I think they won 2-0, and it was just a bit like, well, all right. But I think a lot of it is to do with the fact I've got no affinity. I'm really glad David Alfie encouraged you to do this. Really do think you're a terrific streamer. You should play some games, make your own way. Yes, yeah. I'm definitely going to start streaming on my personal channels. So if you go onto my Twitter bio and you can see my Twitch in there, give that a follow because I'm going to be working that or building that up again pretty soon. Thanks, Latoya. Thanks for the kind words. You look like you need a wash. Thank you. Very, very funny, DGM. Very funny. Top level football is dull as dishwater. There's absolutely no jeopardy in games. Every pass goes through. No miscontrols. No nothing. Give me Irish football as PL yourself. Yeah, honestly, I absolutely love going to watch lower league football. In fact, I'm going to record a video with a friend of mine at lower league football on Saturday. So that'll be fun. I love that. I'd 100% rather go to where I'm going on Saturday than go to a Premier League game. Absolutely. Yeah, I do feel bad for you Southampton fans. It's going to be a tough season. I genuinely think it is a case of 3 will go up, 3 will go up, the same 3 will go down. And if one of those 3 doesn't go down, then they've done incredibly well. Luke Taylor, Strops in New Boots 1. Love that. Love that. Thanks for tuning in, Luke. Top guy. What sport do you follow the most outside of football? None. Don't really like any other sports other than football. I do like a little bit of American football, but I don't really understand it. But I would love to know it. Love to know it and understand it. John Exeter is lower league football, boy. I disagree. I think that's probably a Premier League mentality. It's the 3rd division in this country. I mean, it's lower league by definition. It's not the highest league, but it's definitely not lower league. Or not what I would consider lower league, anyway. Get Briggsy on. We do need Briggsy. We need Briggsy in here. We need Briggsy quick time. When you go back to Manchester, you should play /watch the Manchester Titans American football team. Yeah, we actually were going to do a piece for them for university, but we didn't do it in the end, but that would have been good. I'd love to understand American football, but it just is so confusing to me. Exeter City Footy Manager stream. I'm not very good at Footy Manager, and I know that sounds ridiculous, but I just don't know how to play it. A load of my mates are really dead into it, but I just absolutely don't know how to play it. Right, I think we should do a sweet reveal. Who wants to see a little sweet reveal for the night? Would I rather play for Chicken in a Bag for a season or wear a Plymouth shirt in public for a day? Oh, Chicken in a Bag. There's some good people at Chicken in a Bag. Good players. Nice people. Just, I'm never ever wearing a Plymouth top, ever. And if I do, shoot me. Shoot me. Only here for the sweets. Yeah, I'm going to reveal the sweets in a second. We're 1 subscriber off 20 or 30 for today. So we need 1 more sub and I'll reveal the sweets. Strawberry. Yeah, get your guesses in. Get your guesses in. What sweets do you think I've got? That's what your task is. You got to guess. I'd watch a John Beard Dark Souls stream. I'd love to do some like scary games with Alfie and David, like horror games. That would be unbelievable content. But I just don't know. I don't know if they'd do it. If it's not Pinto Bonbons and I'm out, I'm going to disappoint some people, I think. Star Mix, Vimto Bonbons, milk bottles. No one said it yet. I don't think. No one said it yet. Oh yeah, we've had a couple there. We've had a couple. All right, Jackman. We've had a couple of correct guesses in the chat. Fizzy Cola bottles. He's got a face of a guy with a big old packet of Fizzy Cola bottles next to him. David, if you let me know what game that is, I'll pass it on. I'd love to play with those two. It'd be so funny. Genuine question: what has put you off working in football? Have you had a bad experience? No, it's not. I'm not put off. I think it's more. It's really, really hard to break into. And I know you shouldn't not do things because they're hard. If anything, you should encourage yourself to do hard things. But I found it really hard to break into that industry. Be honest, John. Be honest, John. The city centre is bad. The city centre is where? Anyone got Zoe's socials? I've watched David play enough horror games and given up immediately. I know that. To know that won't happen. Yeah, he's a little worse, isn't he? We'll do also you and Alfie playing It Takes Two would be class. What's It Takes Two? Should I know what It Takes Two is? Let me give it a Google. Oh, I have seen that game. Yeah, I have seen that. Yeah, I'd love to play it. Me and Alfie need to get on some games, defo. Have we hit the subs? Have we hit the subs for me to do the sweet reveal? I think it's here that I can check. Oh, we're well over 23. Perfect. Amazing stuff. Right. A few of you got it right. Okay. A few of you did get it right. It's actually technically 2 sweets, but we're not going to get carried away. Here they are. Good old wine gums. Wine gums. Quality. Right, now I'm going to open these. It's going to make a loud noise. Wine gums, man. Hi, John. Huge fan and love the pod and your journey. Thank you very much, Jamie Cooper. I really, really appreciate the kind words. Yeah, me and Alfie playing a chilled stream of It Takes Two would be amazing. Average. Okay, right. Everyone's calling wine gums average. We've got... Right. We'll have another guessing game, because why not? Let's play... let's play some games. I've got a chocolate bar, or chocolate bars. It's a multi-pack. You've got to guess what chocolate bars have I got. I think that's a really bad take, Clown Hoof. I think every flavour in a wine gums packet is amazing. Morning, John. Where are you from, William? Because I'd love to know, first and foremost, because if it's morning where you are, you must live far away. Thoughts on Huddersfield Town? Excited to play them this season? Yes, actually, Huddersfield away is my my birthday weekend. I think Huddersfield away is the 26th, and I turn 23 on the 27th of October, so I'll be out in Leeds after that as well. Yes, here we go. Someone has got it right. I've seen 2 people get it right. 3 people get it right. Get some really good chocolate bars getting thrown about in there as well. Double decker. Awful take. Double deckers need discontinuing. Have I ever been to York? Yeah. I have. I've got friends that live really close to York. Well, not really close, but pretty close. Half an hour away. Defo not a Galaxy Ripple. Why not a Galaxy? Why not, Tiz? Why is it not a Galaxy Ripple? I said it earlier. Did I say it? No way. Wine gums are Kilmarnock if Kilmarnock were in the English Premier League. The team everyone wants to support and endlessly disappoints. A flavour of beauty, though, because they're Scottish. You know what? I'm pinning that. I'm absolutely pinning. That's perfect. What a really apt description of wine gums. Love that, Kyle. 85 of you in here watching. Thank you very much. If you're not subbed, sub, because we're streaming 3 times a week from now on. Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. I want to build a little community in here, yeah? Let's build you up. Follow your nose. Right, well, I think I ruined it earlier because apparently everybody knew, but I've got 12s. They're getting cracked open in a little bit. Cripes, we've nearly been going for an hour already. Look at those 12s. Amazing. Yes, I really want to go to Newcastle on a night out. I think it'd be amazing. In fact, me and my friends were talking about that last night at the pub. 12s, 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 12s. Yeah, absolutely. You can't beat a 12. Actually, can you beat a 12? These are the kind of conversations you have at university. I support the Vinto Bonbon Sweet Choice. I'm on board with that. Bin the wine gums. Okay. Okay, Clown Hoof, I'll do that. I'll absolutely do that for you. Where's Arsad? That's a question we've all been asking ourselves. The co-op horror game is called Reanimal. Definitely check that out. Let me try and find that. Reanimal. Here we go. Is it on can you get it on Xbox? That's the only problem. Top tier chocolate bar, absolutely. Absolutely. 12 is a predominantly female chocolate bar, I think. Really? Where's the surely there's no stats and figures to back that up. Arsad was the best. He was, man. I'm telling you, that was Prime Pod. League 1 or Exeter and District Youth League. League 1 or Exeter and District Youth League. What would I rather win? I think probably League 1, mate. If it's online co-op, David loves horror games. Yeah, we'll get I don't know if he actually does love horror games, but if he does, or if he's willing to play them, then I'd absolutely love to. I think it'd be so funny. Favourite beer drink and favourite beer family member. Oh, come on, I can't choose a favourite family member, but favourite beer drink. It changes a lot. Amstel or Star of Pramen, probably. I think that'll surprise a few people. 12 sits in the Whisper's shadow. Yeah, Whisper, yeah, that's true. No, Whispers are good, Lance. I'm sorry. I'm back in the Whisper comment. That's great. There's some good co-op horror games where you can all have an input in the character's decisions. I think the company is called Supermassive Games. Look for Until Dawn and the Quarry. I've got the Quarry downloaded actually. Me and my mate's gonna play it. But I'll definitely do a playthrough with David and that. I'm from Huddersfield, but on the night shifts, so it's morning. Haha, you'll love the away day at Huddersfield, I hope. Decent stadium, especially for League One. Gonna get myself some tickets for Exeter. Good. Well, William, if you see me there, absolutely, please come and say hello. Whisper Gold. Too much air in a 12. Think of that space where chocolate. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. It's a light chocolate bar, isn't it? You don't ever want something like absolutely sickly or filling or anything like that. Until Dawn. I've heard a lot about Until Dawn. Is that on Xbox? I think it is, isn't it? I think it is. Is it? I'm trying to see if it's the one that I think it is. Oh no, it's not what I thought it was. Interesting. Star Bar or Bueno? What's a Star Bar? But White Bueno was my favourite chocolate bar for forever, for the longest time, pretty much all of uni. I had one with every meal deal I had. Everyone's talking about Zoe, but that girl's granny who knows your granny seemed really sweet. Yeah, she was lovely, Neve. Lovely. Really, really polite. Lovely girl. Star Bar, excellent shout. My personal choice. What is a Star Bar? Am I losing the plot here? Who Exeter got after the break? Blackpool away. Good shout on a Kit Kat Chunky. Yeah, Kit Kat Chunkies are great. Kit Kat Chunkies are really, really good. Right, William Connor's got to be taking the mick. Curly Whirly. It takes you about 8 hours to eat one. What is a... Why do I not know what a Star Bar is? Oh, a Star Bar. Okay. I don't think I've ever had a Star Bar. I'll tell you what. I've just started doing the TikTok as well, if you don't know what you're doing. So I might start a little chocolate bar taste testing thing over on there. Everyone go and follow the You Don't Know What You're Doing pod on TikTok. Because I'm going to try and take that over and try all sorts of weird crap over there. I'm in a Pro Clubs team. I'm matching a Pro Clubs team with Alfie, Ellis Platten, and a few of his mates from home. If you don't like peanut butter, don't bother with a Star Bar. I'm not against peanut butter. I'm absolutely not against peanut butter. Curly Whirly is so fun to say in a Scottish accent. Yeah, I'm not going to attempt that, I don't think, Latoya. Don't Rooney on a diet. What? This stream is making me hungry. Needs a sponsorship deal. Yeah, we do. Do need a sponsorship deal. TikTok is for you. Think my little lad will disown me if I went on TikTok. Yeah, true. I think I always thought, right, that our pod was sort of attracting, I guess, an older audience, but a lot of people my age really listen to the pod, which I was surprised about. Thoughts on Steve Bruce at Blackpool? Starbucks is basically a boost with nuts, by the way. Ah. See, I've had a couple boosts in my time. But only out of curiosity. I would never go back. Favourite crisps? God, where do I start? I think crisps are my favourite snack by, like, a long way. Space Invaders? No way. There's only about 10 in a pack. I think... I'm going to have to go for Chili Heatwave Doritos. It's boring. It's really boring, but Chili Heatwave Doritos. Did I answer what I thought on Steve Bruce? I didn't. I think I just read it out. Really interesting. I can't quite believe he's in League One. And I saw a crazy stat, I think, on Twitter earlier, and I don't know if it's true, because you shouldn't really believe everything you read on there, but I think up until last season, he'd either played or managed a competitive game of football in this country since 1978, which is insane, if that is true. Very, very nice, Liam Bowers, very nice. Ah, Paprika Max, that's a good shout, Latoya. Yeah, really good shout. I always seem to hurt myself on Paprika Max crisps, though. They're sharp, aren't they? Rigid edges. Come on, John, give my best mate, Freeman, a birthday shout out, please. He would love it, thanks. What, his name is just Freeman? Or is that his nickname? Okay, right, here we go. I'm going to look down the lens and do this. Yes, Freeman. Happy birthday, Sean. Have a good day, yeah? I hope you've had a good day. Love it. Got a hole in the FA Cup final. Oh. I think the Johnson joined cameo. I don't think anyone wants a cameo from me. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We're about to hit half time on the Northern Ireland game. 2 minutes. 2 minutes left. So I turned it on. I missed both the goals. Who do you want in the FA Cup when it comes along? I want 2 easy ties, although that's never the case in the FA Cup, and then someone big, some Premier League, hopefully Tottenham away in the 3rd round, if we get there. Scampi fries. I had them for the first time the other day at the Turf in Devon. One of the probably my favourite pub down here, to be fair. And they were amazing, so good. What's your favourite current Prem club, John, and why? No dodging because you hate the Prem. What's my favourite Prem team? Probably Tottenham, to be honest. Tottenham's up there. I just really want them to win a trophy because it must be painful that they haven't won one in so long. What other pods do I listen to? Would like to be a guest on? For ages, I wanted to be a guest on Have a Word. I still do, but I've not listened to that in a long time. Obviously, Happy Hour would be a cool one to go on. Trying to think. I don't really listen to many podcasts. I'm more of I'd rather watch a podcast rather than listen to it. I like the ones that have got video with them. Scampi fries are the king of bar snacks. Yeah, that's true. I think they are, and I only had them for the first time the other day. Hot Water Comedy Club. Yeah, I'd love to go there as well. I should have gone really while I was living up in Manchester, but hopefully when I move back, I'll get a chance to go. Jamie Hutchinson is hilarious. That skit he did about his non-league players, it was hilarious. Had me in absolute stitches. Jimmy Billard and Fennis is good. Yeah, not listened to it. Have a Word is so good. Have a Word is great. I think it caters to a certain audience. 77 people in here. If you haven't subbed to the channel, get subbing, because we're doing these 3 times a week: Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. I hope, anyway, if all goes well. Is anybody watching the Northern Ireland game, or is it just me? I'm going for an hour and 10 minutes already. Stephen Tries pod. I don't think that goes on anymore, but Stephen Tries is probably one of the funniest people I've ever had the pleasure of hearing. Such a funny guy. 78 people in here. I can't believe it. Honestly, I really, really am happy with those numbers. 81. Lovely stuff. What channel is it on? It's on ITV3 or ITVX. I know. I Was Max is amazing. Yeah, I've actually met Max, and he is the loveliest bloke you will ever speak to. Such a nice guy. So funny as well. I met him in Manchester after the Happy Hour tour. He was so funny and so just genuinely interested in what everyone did and was doing, and really, really nice. Who's doing the cover art for your album? I don't know. I absolutely don't know. But I would I'd love to see some cool cover art designs for my album. That'd be great. I'm getting the question a lot, how many listeners does the pod get on average? If I'm honest, I don't particularly know. I'm not overly interested in that kind of side of things. I just love, because I feel like as soon as you get sort of bogged down in how many people are listening and all this, that, the other, it kind of does take away from the enjoyment of it. I just see it as going on to talk to 2 of my mates now anyway. But at the beginning it was obviously, just an opportunity to get my name out there. But now it genuinely feels like just I'm talking to some mates and it gets posted online. So I don't really keep an eye out for it. I like to see where we are in the charts every now and then, but I don't know listening figures, to be honest. And I'd rather it stayed that way. Top 3 League One players in my opinion. Well, Jay Stansfield's probably top. I think he's the best striker in the division, or one of. God, this is tough. There's some really good players in League One. Trying to think of players that I've watched and thought, wow. Do you know who I really did like against Bolton? I don't think he's in the top 3, but I'll give him an honourable mention. Was Kyle Dempsey? Oh no, no. Kyle Dempsey was the other one. Who was the one? Was it Thomason or someone who played in midfield? Number 4 for Bolton was amazing. I'd probably put him in the top 3 actually. He was great. And who else? I'll name another. You've got to try and pick a defender. It would have been Ronnie Edwards last season. He was fantastic. I'll go for that Santos at Bolton. Good player. Really good player. But there's so many, honestly. Having a top 3 is ridiculously hard to do. You have to get the album out. I love all the songs. Yeah. Really, really want to get the album out. But I think David and Alfie, I don't know if they kept it in the last pod, but they want to do 12 songs, don't they, before they post it. So I think what are we? We've only got sort of 5 songs left or whatever it is to get to 12. But once it's out, that'd be amazing. I really want Josh Magennis to come on. Keep up the good work, John. David O is the funniest man on the planet, and you make him laugh on a regular basis. Absolutely love the pod. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for the kind words. Very, very kind. Thank you. I agree. I think David is one of the funniest people on earth. So hilarious. He doesn't give himself enough credit for that. Get the commentary back on Radio Devon, dude. Get the commentary back. Have you ever had a night out in Plymouth? Absolutely not. And I never ever will. Do I listen to Chatterbix? I do not. I've been on Chatterbix once before for a Christmas episode. A couple of years ago now. But I don't listen to Chatterbix in particular. No, I don't really listen to many podcasts, to be honest. And I think I hear enough of David's voice on a weekly basis to suffice. Josh Magennis on the pod would be lovely. He speaks amazingly well. Yeah, I'd love to get Josh Magennis on the pod. He's great. Apologies if you've been asked already, but how do you open your bedroom door? That wardrobe isn't as close to the door as you think. It's quite far away. It just looks like it from that perspective. It can swing right open into the gap of the wardrobe. He seems like it'd be a good laugh, Josh Magennis. Yeah, really good laugh. And he was well up for sort of anything in his announcement video, and he seems well up for anything. So I think he would be great to have on the pod. What other sports are you into, John? Not really very many. I think I'm so boring as a person, honestly. I just like footy, and that's about it. Like I said earlier, I'd love to watch American football and understand it, but I don't really get it. Oh, the version with the fake commentary clips. Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, I mean, all the songs are brilliant, but you know, when they're about you, it's a little bit different. Get Alfie's band along, do the tunes, have a guest, whether ECFC or then go through the new sections when's the tour going to happen. I'd love to do a tour. I just don't know if the demand would be there for a tour, to be honest. Yeah, we had 1.8k subs last live stream, and now we're on 2.02. So let's run up those subs. Keep getting those subs up. Anybody in here? 75 people watching. You've had really steady figure this live stream, so it's been very nice. But yeah, keep running up those subs so we can do this more often and get as many people watching as possible. NFL Live is mind-numbing. I only watch the highlights. Yeah, I've watched the Super Bowl for the last 3 years with a couple of my mates from uni who sort of are into it. But I mean, the halftime show last year, was I couldn't watch after that. It was just mental. How good is the home fixture pre-game player question videos? Yeah, they're great, aren't they, Matt? I really like them. I think they bring a different dynamic. You get to see different sides of players, which is cool. I watch them religiously, and I think the fact that Charlie called Reece Cole a David Tennant lookalike is hilarious. I don't think he looks like David Tennant, but how much it bothered him was funny. So every time he scores, I'm going to be putting a David Tennant tweet out there. If you had a fourth regular host pod, who'd you pick? I think Ellis would be a great regular. Yeah, Ellis would be great. Maybe Jack, mate, but he's probably quite busy with his other pod as well. Chloe Petts is amazing. Really, really funny. Really good guest. I like Chloe a lot. Went to see her live in Exeter as well. She was great. Yeah, I don't get American football. Give Aussie rules a chance. Yeah, a lot of people say that, actually. A lot of people say give Aussie rules a chance. What's your favourite City shirt you own? I got one for my 18th birthday. It was like a black away one. I think I might have it in here. Maybe no, I don't think I do. But that's my favourite one. It's got Flyby on the front, I think. Oh no, was it Carpet Right or Fly? I don't know. I can't remember. But my 18th birthday, it's got Beer 18 on the back. That was nice. So that's probably my favourite. I'm going to be doing the Sunday streams on here. So we're going to record on a Sunday morning, which will probably go out Sunday afternoon or Monday morning. And then I'm going to be streaming Sunday evenings on here, on this account. We're going to have a little cup of tea. We're going to have a little chat about the game on the weekend. Obviously, with this 2-week period, it's a little bit of an odd one. But, yeah, we'll absolutely be doing some Sunday streams because they were great. They were really good. But those kind of particular ones, I'm not sure we will bring back. Yeah, David could do anything and make anyone laugh. He's hilarious. Apparently, if you donate an organ... What's going on in here? How are the folks with you being at home? I struggled being at home post-uni. Yeah, you know what? I don't struggle being here, but it's definitely a hard dynamic to get used to again. It's really hard to... It's not hard. It's not the right word. It's just weird being back. But I do want to move back out, yeah, and hopefully sort of continue my life in Manchester. It is tough. But you got to remember, not just on you. Your parents are used to you not being there either, and everyone's adjusting back to life. What's your favourite non-Exeter kit you've seen this season? Tough question. Rotherham's kit was nice that they wore against us, not the home kit. The like lime luminous green one. We used to have one like that. I'm not sure if I like the pattern on the front, but that was pretty cool. Thoughts on Reece Cole? Honestly, I absolutely adore that bloke. I absolutely love that bloke. Think Reece Cole is intimidated by Cranmer's looks? I think everyone's intimidated by Cranmer's looks, to be honest. Would the three old, I'm guessing you mean ECFC lads that played for Peterborough against you get into the current Exeter team? Yeah, I think so. I think Archie, maybe not Sparksy, which sounds a bit harsh, but when our left side is fit, I think it's really good with Vincent Harper and Dimitri Mitchell. But yeah, I think Archie and Joel definitely get in. Do you think David has the stomach to be an Exeter fan for the long haul? I think he's in. I think he's in now. I think he will always be an Exeter fan, whether he's as into it as he is right now, I don't know. But yeah, I think he would always be a City fan now. How long have we got here till this second half starts? Yeah, he is good looking, and I bet it is high maintenance, but it's worth the high maintenance to be that good looking, don't you think? Even if he moves to Battle, I think he'll still be a fan. I just don't think he'll be going as much. 85 of you in the stream. Please subscribe, turn the notifications on, all that good stuff, so that you get notified when we go live. We're going to be streaming 3 times a week. I can't stress that enough. As often as possible, 3 times a week. Let me help you out. Check out the Sunderland home or away kit. The third kit is up for debate. Some fans love it, but I think it looks like Niners curtains. Right, let me go. Sunderland have always got... Red and white kits are just the best, man. I'm telling you. Sunderland 24-25 home kit. Right, away kit, awful. That is the green. If that is the green one, that is absolutely honking. Oh, that's a keeper kit. Where's the away kit? Oh yeah, I actually have seen the away one. Is it that white one with the blue sort of bluey green sleeves and the old badge? That's nice. The home kit's really, really nice, by the way. Is that a Hummel kit? Yeah, Hummel always make good kits. Breaking news Tuesday that the Bath move is off. Oh, yeah, we did get the breaking news on Tuesday, of course. I keep forgetting that. Breaking news, already read that one. I'm absolutely losing the plot. He's exited till United win the title. Yeah, probably. Remember to hit the like button. Yeah, I felt like a YouTuber saying that. Broke the news live on John's live stream. He did, yeah. No Bath move. Latoya is a fan of Tristan Kramer. Favourite streamers, Jinxie. Jinxie is absolutely my favourite streamer without a shadow of a doubt. And Queso, actually. So if any of you are into your American streamers, those are my 2 favourites probably. I think Jinxie's energy is amazing. I'd love to be able to be like, that's the dream, to be able to be streaming to that many people and playing games and be yourself, and those are the coolest people, the people that are like unapologetically themselves. Right, we're back underway in the Northern Ireland game. Aaron Hunt's vlogs with Ren. You seen them? I haven't. No, I haven't really seen much of Aaron Hunt, to be honest. Yeah, I'm sure you did have that argument with my brother. I think he said that to me. Honestly, I don't know how people don't see it. Honestly, I would love to look like him. David moving to Ibiza. Here we go. I'm going to Ibiza in October. Hopefully, that'd be good fun. So I might see him there. He's moving there. Not a fan of Jinxie. No, I really like the American energy on streamers. Really like it. It's not annoying for me. Oh, Josh Magennis is on. Oh, there we go. Well, that's worked out all right, hasn't it? Is that him? Oh God, I hope it's him. Yeah, that's got to be him. I like Ginge. Yeah, Ginge. I probably would watch Ginge, but he has Pie Face on his streams too often. I don't really want to watch Pie Face. Surely David L's my favourite streamer. Yeah, I just think I'm not really a big fan of career mode, and that's what he streams, isn't it? But his roleplay ones are brilliant. David said in Chatterbix he's not moving anymore. Listen to the pod. Oh, there you go. John, am I a Chatterbiscuit? I'm not. Sorry, Kyle. I've been on it, but I'm not a Chatterbiscuit. So technically I am a Chatterbiscuit, but not. How many brothers do you have? Just the one. One's enough. Trust me. What did you know if David before you? What did you know of David? I knew a lot of David. I'd seen Derek. I'd seen... I think the first season of Afterlife had been out at that point. I'm pretty sure. I watched those two. But my uncle Stu was always talking about him. Stu was always listening to I think it was Gossip Mongers before Chatterbix and then Chatterbix. So yeah. No, I knew a fair bit, but not not an awful lot. Ooh. Come on, Josh Magennis. Come on, Josh Magennis. If he bags a little goal here. I thought he was really good against Bolton, by the way, on the weekend. He was great. Have I ever seen David's small part in extras? Yes. Yeah, he's the fan, isn't he? Who sort of is constantly, like, he sees Ricky Gervais, doesn't he, in the pub. Oh, go on. Go on, plonk that back post, Josh Magennis. Oh, stick a leg out, son. Stick a leg out. Ooh. The outtakes are mint in the caravan, Ricky. Yes, that honestly, those must be some of the most watched clips from all of his stuff. Those outtakes in the caravan are so funny. Brighton fan here on first impressions. Do you think Doyle has what it takes to make it in the Premier League? I think he has what it takes to make it in the bloody Champions League, mate. What a player! No, he certainly settled into life in League One really comfortably. So we'll see. But honestly, he really excites me. Has anyone seen the series he wrote with Joe? Forgot the name, with Craig. Royal Family. Oh, was it Rovers? I think that's called Rovers. Dawlish United or Star-Crossed Dons? Dawlish United. I went to school in Dawlish. Shout out. Have you ever tried... Right. Have you watched any of David's old characters? Would recommend. I haven't, no. I mean, I've seen him in extras, which is as far back as the work I've seen him do. When's the dark winter month scheduled? Oh, never, hopefully. Never. 86 of you. Everyone hit the subscribe button, please, so we can grow the channel, if you haven't already. Back to Briggsy's loving lips. Honestly, you don't know how much of an impact you have on Briggsy. The fact he sees his name in all these stuff, all these streams, all these tweets, honestly, makes his day. What's the red thing on the back of my chair? It's a coat. XSC coat. Can you reveal something to us here that has been cut on the pod or extreme exclusive? No, I think that'd be unfair. Honestly, not a lot gets cut other than private news, but that's more just, I don't know, really. Not anyone venting, but we're all just sort of chatting absolute crap. Hit the like button too. Yeah, everyone hit the like button. Everyone in here right now hit the like button. Can everyone do that for me? I want to see the like get to at least 40. Can we get 9 likes from everyone? Come on, like the stream. Like the stream for me, people. Like the stream. Private news is great. It's my favourite segment. Do I worry we may lose some football fans? I don't know. I think we cater to a certain type of football fan that isn't just completely and utterly obsessed with football and wants to just listen to something funny. But yeah, I'm sure we'll lose some football fans along the way. It's bound to happen. We already have 43 likes. Oh, okay. So my thing's just not updating. Cool. Let me just go in and out of it again. Can I click on it, or is it just gonna... Right, okay, cool. It's not gonna load. I saw Cumbo for the first time the other day on Instagram, completely random, never heard anything about him, and then all of a sudden, bang, he's there. So bizarre. But yeah, he's never made a reference about it. Look at that, 30 subscribers. We got 40 subs today. 54 likes. Yes, good stuff, guys. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Let's get those likes up as much as possible. Hello, Jimbo. Come on, Josh Magennis. Come on, Josh Magennis. Hey, John. Glad to see you going live again. Thank you. Thank you. Very kind, very kind. I love going live. It's probably like my favourite thing to do. I'd love to build an audience on here and go live regularly. It'd be great. Do I think I'll ever settle down with a lady or Briggsy? I'm sure at some point. I don't channel any. I do not listen to many other pods. I used to listen to Have a Word quite a bit. Used to listen to Happy Hour quite a bit. But honestly, I don't. I'd rather watch a YouTube video nowadays. Are we ever going to see? We doing reference or cameo in David's next project? I'd love to. I'd love to appear in one of David's projects. I think that'd be amazing. But I don't think I ever will. How are you finding it so far? Great. I love it. I love doing it. Absolutely love it. I love that we got people in here and that we can interact. It's just about thinking of what we can do. I'd love to go. I am going to do 3 days a week on the You Don't Know What You're Doing channel, and then 2 days a week on my own channel where we're going to be playing some games and playing with my mates and stuff. So it'll be good. Just finished today's poddy. Great Zoe review. I agree with you. Reckon he had a few wines before she. Yeah, she did seem a little bit intoxicated, but you never know. I feel like I'm at a disco again with this pod. Honestly, got my ashtrays on, hair gel in, and loving it. Strangest place I've ever been recognised. Zante. 100% Zante. Some guy was talking to me about how he'd seen someone with a similar tattoo to me on a pod he listened to, and he looked up and it was me. So yeah, probably Zante. That was pretty surreal. 2 people recognised me in Zante. It was very cool. Oh yeah, I'll do that actually. That's a good shout. I'll pop that in the chat. Why does it not? Was it not logging? I'll load that up here. Actually, what I'll do is this. Hi John, I'm a massive football fan. I enjoy watching England play internationals, but your pod is showing me that I can enjoy football in your podcast context, light and entertaining. And you're great. Thank you very much, Sturman. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Really, really kind of you. And yes, you don't have to take football seriously. Just because I do doesn't mean everybody else has to. And it can be a light-hearted thing for people, 100%. So if I do this, and I go like that, in the chat now, I've just posted my Twitch. If everybody wants to go and follow that, I'm going to be going live on there soon. I need to buy an Elgato. But yeah, other than that, I'll be going live on there playing games soon. Let's see if we can get those followers up on the Twitch account. Sorry, tonight. I want to see as many of you that are in the stream. 70 people right now. We could double my Twitch followers right now if everybody in here went and followed. Football is a matter of life and death. I said no, it's more important. Yeah, good quote. Very good quote, that. If the listen back to the episode doesn't happen on the pod, would it be good to do one on here? Yes, that would be good. That would definitely be good. Although I can't listen to myself. I find it really, really cringy. So yeah, I struggle. Been following the pod for a while now. Always keeping alerts on for it. It's doing so well. So doing well so far. Yeah, I love that. That's probably my favourite part actually about doing the pod, is that all these different people are just putting notifications on for City and caring, and Honestly, that makes my day. Absolutely makes my day. Because everyone gets to see how much of an amazing club it is. Yes, Jared. John Beer is in his streaming era. This is it. There's no turning back now. The wheels are on. They're well and truly on, and we're flying. Get following this account. Get following my Twitch account. Everybody run up the Twitch account. How many Twitch followers have we just gone up? We've just gone up 8 followers in about a minute. Look at that, boys. Look at that. Come on. Love that. Hi, James Turk. Good to see you. What will you stream, sir? Everything. Me and my mates are really into COD, so we're going to stream ranked play COD. Christ, I can't talk. I'm really into my single player games, so anything like all the Fallouts. I'll probably do some Fallout playthroughs. Anything. Absolutely anything that people suggest. What's the Twitch name? I'll pop the link in the chat, James. I'll keep spamming that in so people can go and follow it. Genuinely the second team I checked on the weekend. Thank you, Bulash. I love that. I love that people just come and check Exeter City's results. It's so good. No worries, James. No worries at all. Favourite flavour of crisps, John? I'm massive on Walkers and pickled onion. My dad's favourite crisps are pickled onion monster munch. There we go. No, yeah. Thank you, Channel NM. I didn't even think about that. Yes, also, I know I'm asking people to do a lot right now, but if you want to see some vlogs of the City games, go follow the the TikTok, because that's going to have all the streams, all the vlogs, for the match days. I'm going to do loads of vlogs and vlog a load of boardrooms and all that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in any of that, go run up the TikTok, because that's where those will be. If you want the TikTok link, I'll try and post it in the chat in a second. One X is first Prem on Football Champion today, John. Wow, amazing. That's quality. Yes, we will. We'll do a fundraiser online for the Cream Tea next time. We'll get everyone, because that'd be amazing. That'd be so cool to see her sort of get more money for charity, because that'd be amazing. Because it's been running ever since, I think that was year 18. So it's been 18 years since Grandad passed away. So ever since then, we've done the Cream Tea. The TikTok is also in the chat if anyone wants to see the vlogs. Vlogs from the boardroom. Yes, bloody please, says Richard Hooton. Get on the TikTok. That's where they're going to be. We're going to have pod clips. We're going to have me doing random crap, random filters, random everything on there. Football filters, everything. I've done my first TikTok today in the car, so there's no excuse now. We've broken the awkwardness of just filming in your car for the first time. Up in the north, what's a cream tea? It's just an event that you have where you can have scones, tea, like any sort of like brownie type things. That kind of stuff is lovely. It's lovely, lovely. Everyone would love a cream tea. It's amazing. Lovely setting. Lovely, lovely setting. Yeah, you can have cake. You can have cake. And at our particular cream tea, we don't have that much cake. There's odd bits of cake in there, but it's mainly scones or scones, depending on how you say it. Gone up 13 followers on the Twitch. Love that, boys. Seriously, love that. Yes, Paul Rose, make a TikTok account, even if it's just to follow. You don't know what you're doing, because if you want to see boardroom vlogs of away games, sort of not inside scoops, but what it's like to travel to away games with my family, then you're going to want to get on the TikTok. Is it all sweets and tea and coffee? Trying to clarify for the US listeners. It's you can have tea or coffee, yeah, and it is mainly sweet stuff. You wouldn't have anything savoury, I don't think, at a cream tea. Not at ours, anyway. If I contributed to the fundraiser, will you save Alfie Scott? Yes, absolutely. We saved him a Scott. I don't know why he keeps playing up to that narrative. But each to their own, I guess. God, we've been live for a while now, haven't we? We'll see how Josh gets on in this game. I'm sorry, Paul. I'm sorry. Yeah. To be fair, he he did get up very early to come to the cream tea, so I can only be very grateful for that, because he didn't have to. It's a long old journey for him. Cucumber sandwiches, that's a misconception of the boardroom. You barely ever get any sandwiches nowadays. It's all meals. Yeah, absolutely. People talk about the positive effect the pod has had on the club all the time. I don't think it has the effect that David thinks it has in terms of on the pitch, but in terms of brand exposure, I don't think there's many pods that are doing what we're doing for City. I think we get really good listening figures. I mean, roughly, I don't know exactly what we get, but compared to, other avenues, I think we do really well. So yeah, we definitely talk about the pod in the boardroom. Yeah, unfortunately, like, TikTok's just the easiest place to make that kind of content. Like, if you do it, because it's sort of like self-editing and it's all pretty, like, intuitive. Oh, no, I don't think we do sandwiches at the cream tea. They might have done in previous years, but I'd love to get Gary at a cream tea. That's what we really want. I'll keep putting the TikTok link in the chat for those who want to see these vlogs. If you don't want to see them, completely get it. Northern Ireland just missed a big chance. Bye, Liam. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you. I'll see you on Sunday, hopefully. Sorry about that, Sturman. I mean, Alfie has a hell of a lot of followers, so I bet he gets a lot of DMs, and he won't be ignoring anyone on purpose. I don't know why we're in the American football category. But honestly, I haven't got a clue about American football, who's going to win it. My team's the Green Bay Packers, but only because they're fan-owned. Yes, Tom. How are you, Sam? God, what time is it over where you are? Love the cream tea. I love the fact that there's cream tea talk. What a thing. What an amazing, amazing thing. Stu! Tell you what, everyone's tuning in here. Can we get a room tour / studio tour? No, you can't. Sorry. Is that who's going to win the Super Bowl? Dallas, is it? What is it, the Dallas Cowboys? Uncle Stuart is in the chat. You heard it here first. There you go, Stu. People have been thinking about you in the chat. Yeah. No, yeah. The Packers are the best ones because they're fan-owned. That's the only reason I support them. I think I've got a Green Bay Packers bobble hat as well. Can't believe someone's just said that about Stu. Uncle Stu's getting the love in the chat. Love to see it. Evening, Stu. 1 p.m. in Canada. Whoa. Oh, okay, that's all right. That's not too bad. For some reason, I thought it was 1 a.m. That you said there. Palace fans say that every year. Mary Nixon, hello. He'll not do a room tour as he has his... yeah, funny. Funny. How do you feel about fans of the pod buying tickets to home games that sell out so Exeter fans can't get a ticket? I would like to go when I get a chance, but I feel a bit uneasy about that. Absolutely no problem. Oh, we don't really sell out particularly often. Obviously, if you're buying tickets for the Devon Derby, for example, and a City fan can't go, then that might annoy a few people. But honestly, the more people that come, the better. And if it's as a result of the pod, that's amazing. 4 p.m. your side of Canada, Mords. Lovely. That's a nice time to tune into a little stream, isn't it? Ayo, hello to all the beers present. Yeah, well, Tom is actually a beer, but not a beer. He's a lock, but he's part of the beer family. So shout out Tom Lock. And obviously, Uncle Stu, he's as beer as they come. Love the beer family getting love in the chat, by the way. That is unbelievable. All money for the club, exactly. That's it. Does the flag still get hung outside SJP? I think so. There's a few flags outside SJP. Please don't let that awful girl back on the pod. Well, it's not up to me, is it? Who comes on the pod? It's up to David, unfortunately. Excuse me. Thoughts on the Mighty Tractor Boys, John? I'd love for you to stay up. I just don't know if it's possible. Hashtag get the beers in. That's it. The locks have arrived. Everyone's arrived. Everyone has arrived. I really hope Josh Magennis can bag a goal. Oh, the MNFC flag. Sorry, I got what you mean. Yeah, it's put up every game. Yeah, it's great. We've got to whack open one of these 12s for the stream, I think. 112 never hurt nobody. Cripes, these are sealed well. Oh, these are a nightmare to eat. Here we go. Come on then. Let's plunk you on the side there. We need some Josh Magennis love in the chat. Absolutely, Andy Peck. His dad's a club legend. And I'd argue that Jay Stansford is a club legend. After he wore that once a red, always a red top. He'll get an unbelievable reception. That's a stand named after his dad, so I think that says enough. I ran 10k yesterday, so I can eat what I want today. I know that's not how it should work, but I know you're not asking me Channel NEM, but I think Jack Clark is a brilliant signing. Uncle Stu's got some love from Australia. Come on. This is such a bizarre concept for me. No Vimto bonbons, no. They only sell them in Asda. I don't know where the nearest Asda is to me. I'm not going to drive up my way to get Vimto bonbons. I'm not nuts. No, absolutely not a weirdo. $72 of you in here. Right, if you want to watch some behind the scenes boardroom vlogs. Go run up the You Don't Know What You're Doing TikTok. It's just been put in the chat. There's going to be all sorts of content being posted up there. We're trying to absolutely smash TikTok, all sorts of things. Try and get Alfie, me, everybody on there. God, yeah, San Marino. That's the other score I should have been checking. Gosh, I knew I was forgetting something. What's the score in that? They're winning. Wow. They're winning 1-0. Amazing. First you win in 20 years. Yeah, it's insane, isn't it? Hi, Nix. You okay? Got to be amazing for San Marino to win. That'd be cool. What's Michael Jackson's legacy on Exeter? Not an awful lot, to be honest. He came round one time, did a lap of the pitch in a car. That was it. Dark times, those dark times. I'm watching the Northern Ireland game. Adam Ali Dib. Watching Josh Magennis play, our boy. I don't think he's going to score, though. He's not been in the game very much. They are already winning 2-0, though, Northern Ireland, so he might get one. Yeah, Bulaj, that was weird. That was weird. I do lead a really surreal life. And I don't take it for granted ever. I really am really thankful for all the things I get to do. All the people I get to meet. I think Nat Cassidy's character on EastEnders is going through a bit of trouble at the moment, isn't she? I was watching it with my granny the other day. Okay, deal. I'll get Yuri Geller on the pod. You pay for my green screen. Jay, absolutely no worries whatsoever. How are you doing? You haven't missed a lot. I've had my tea. We tried to watch Stroll. What's the series called? City Strolls. But it just ended up with me reading the chat constantly. So, and now we're watching the Northern Ireland game. 78 of you in here. Like I keep mentioning, if you want to start seeing behind-the-scenes vlogs and behind-the-scenes content, go follow up the TikTok, which is in the chat right now. Go follow that up. You listen to the Spencer FC episode. Honestly, probably the most up there with one of the most surreal moments of my life. I watched that guy religiously. Absolutely God, I can't speak. Even just thinking about it now. Religiously. My whole entire childhood. Oh, God. Northern Ireland just nearly conceded. And to get to speak to him was the most amazing thing ever. And he now follows me on Instagram. And it's so bizarre. All my mates are like, wow. That's one of the guests we've had on. My mates were like, wow. Hi, John. I think you visited my place of work, lol. Well, I don't want to expose you, but where do you work, if you don't mind me asking? Loving this new content, mate. Definitely the way forward. Thank you. Yeah, we're trying to expand, diversify. Yeah, the FIFA player. God, Liam, that's such a good... Yeah, I know. Incredible era. Wearing Slaz Enduro and all sorts. But yes, Jay, sorry. We trying to expand, grow, and do different things rather than just podding, because I think in this day and age, you've got to be able to adapt, be able to be dynamic and all those different things in the industry. So we're trying to be Everything. Londis, yeah. Wow, what an era. God, I hope Nix isn't a lap dancer, because he would have seen me in a pretty awful state. 81 people in here. 81 of you. Love it. Like up the stream. Please subscribe, because we're going to be doing loads of these streams. Wheel of Fortune. Honestly, you could name Spandex Cup. You could name all the series. Forever Blowing, Once a Lion. No. Oh God, I thought Nick said he worked in Abdul's. God, that would have been, if he worked in Abdul's, I would have had to follow him and give him a kiss or something. Right. Okay. So you work at Wigan. Very interesting. So you would have seen a lot of Josh Magennis. The Zarate kid, yeah, honestly, that series was unbelievable. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Those series, honestly, he was so far ahead of the game. It was ridiculous. He was genuinely the guy back in the day. Wembley Cup. Yeah, the Wembley Cup was amazing. Would have made a lovely kissing news. Yeah. What are your thoughts on Josh Magennis then, Nix? Honestly, Spencer was like so down to earth, and you know, such a nice individual, and had so much time for me and everybody. So he was on it. Like, you know, they say don't meet your heroes or whatever the saying is, but I'm so glad I got to meet him and got to speak to him, because he was amazing. Fave current Exeter City player and predictions for the season. I'd say 12th, my man. Yes, Tom. How are you? Big City fan, Tom Badcott. 12th. I'd like to think we can go a little bit higher than 12th, but for me, favourite player Reece Cole. Position 9th. I'm going bold. I'm going absolutely bold there. You think he's good, do you, Nix? Good stuff. I really like him as well. He's been great for us so far. Can you ask your dad if he remembers a fight breaking out between Exeter fans while playing at Norwich in the FA Cup? I went to SJP last season and asked some Exeter fans, but they don't remember it. I will definitely ask him, Andy Peck. Playoff final, either David or Alfie have to manage Exeter City for that game. Who are you choosing and why? It's got to be David, hasn't it? He'd say something that would just motivate him to the nth degree. Hashtag to win the Prem before Man U. I don't think so. Mid-table, sleeping, or loads of Zeds. Honestly, I'd slap your hand off at mid-table right now. There he is, Super Josh Magennis. Excited to see Imi play against England. Have they got England in their games, have they? I can't remember who they had. Favourite hairstyle? I'm in my mini mullet era right now. But it's probably not my favourite. You can't go wrong with a skin fade, can you really? Of course Johnny B knows Tom Badcott. I think I've seen you play a couple of times. You played against my cousin once. And I remember seeing you play. Evening, John. Evening, Dorans. Will the pod do some merchandise? I'd love to do some merchandise for the pod. I don't know if it's been spoke about or not, but it'd be great. England, yeah. Oh, that'd be amazing. I think he does start for Finland quite regularly as well, so that'd be great. God, I'd love to. I should try and get tickets to that. Really, is it at Wembley? You said England versus Finland there, so I take it's at home. He was in the stream a minute ago. His name is Tom Locke. I think he played for. I don't know who he was playing for at the time when he played against you. Maybe Somerton or someone like that. And I think you were captain in that game actually, Tom. My dad. I remember my dad saying, "Oh, he's a City fan. He goes to a lot of City games." So my dad recognised who you were. And I think you've got a younger brother, don't you? Sean Dyche in trouble. I think Sean Dyche is always... God, I can't talk tonight. Sean Dyche is always in trouble. would love to see Brum and Wrexham fail to get promoted this season. Yeah, that'd be amazing. But then it'd make League One even harder. We just want all the teams with loads of money to get out the way. Keep seeing all the gravel, yeah. Exeter squad seems more balanced, season more options. Yeah, loads more depth. It's great. We've actually got a few recognised strikers as well. It's at Wembley. Right, I'm going to see... It's next Tuesday. I'm going to see what I can do. I'd love to go to that. Although, England tickets are well hard to come by, aren't they? Controversial opinion, Haaland doesn't get that many in League One. Nah. I think it was a senior game. I'm trying to think. It must have been a men's game, yeah. But I think you and Tom were both particularly young playing men's football. But yeah, I think I'd recognise your dad as well, Tom, if I saw him. I remember you always used to go to football together as a three. Ooh, Josh Magennis, look at him getting stuck in. Oh, have a word to yourself, ref. Isn't Antoniemi finished? That is such an unbelievable, just moment on the radio. England at Wembley tickets are still available. Surely a match day vlog for the channel. Meeting up with David and outfit. I don't think they would go. They were still on sale when I looked earlier in the upper tier. I think. Yeah, I might even. Yeah, that'd be great. I'd love to go to that. I really should watch England more, really. John, do you think Exeter fans would have an appetite to give up something like 30% ownership? I don't know. I don't think so. I wouldn't want them to anyway. He only gets 85. Is the Colonel making an appearance on the transfer roundup? Yeah, we're going to get Colonel on. We are going to get the Colonel on at some point. Trust the process. The Colonel's coming on, boys. Oh, yeah. I can't go on Tuesday because I have got a YouTube. See? Oh, God. It's a nightmare. Yes, mate. That used to be heavily involved in the trust and the trust formation. You've probably signed a few board meetings with him. At the very least, your dad definitely would have. Yeah. No, I would definitely recognise him if I saw him. No, it's amazing. That's what I mean. Like, that's why Exeter City is so special because you just, as a kid, I always remember just seeing and thinking and seeing all the same people all the time, and that was amazing. Like, we're such a family-orientated football club, and everyone sort of knows everyone. Whether they speak to each other or not, it's a different thing. You recognise everybody at away games and things like that. I love it. But yeah, no, it's amazing. You should be proud. It's so cool to see like people. I think your family's very similar to mine in the sense that everyone's very Exeter City orientated, and it means everything to them. And I love that because I can sort of relate to that a lot. Thought you didn't like England. No, but I wouldn't be going to watch England. I'd be going to watch Jimmy. It's not I don't like England. It's just that I don't have any, like, if they lose, I'm not like, no, like devastated. Just don't really care. Yeah, Ollie has pulled out the England squad. Oh, that's true. I would have got to see him as well. God, I'm all over the place here. But yeah. No, I would have loved to have seen Ollie play. Ollie Watkins still owes me a pair of boots, actually. Fun story. Ollie, yeah, man like Trandy. Big up Trandy, man. One of the funniest guys there is. Stream from Wembley on Tuesday. Yeah, I don't know, I think the signal would drop out. Come on, here's a corner for Northern Ireland. We need a Josh Magennis header. Plonk it in, boy. Plonk this off your noggin. Yeah, good hands keeps, fair play. Yeah, I need to go see Emmy play. I'd love that. It'd be so good. I've seen Rob Beckett as a fan of the pod. Any chance of it coming on? Has he been on? I think he's been on. I think he's been on before. I think he was on in the era where I wasn't doing as many episodes. But yeah. If Exeter were to build a statue outside the ground, who would it be of? Adam Stansford would probably be the best shout, to be honest. That man deserves a statue. Just follow on Instagram for further John Beer content. When's the next night out in Exeter? See you there, son. I actually don't go out in Exeter that much. But if I do go out, it'll be like Castle Street or somewhere like that. So yeah, if you ever want to see me on a night out in Exeter, your best chance is Castle Street probably, because my mate is the bar manager there. Jackmate's double. Yeah, see, there you go. Andrew, day one listener of the pod right there. Big ups. It's crazy to think that the pod's been going for 4 seasons now. It's insane. Absolutely insane. But amazing. Such a blessed experience. Honestly, I was so blessed to be able to do it. And I'm so thankful for it. Even now, we've got a lovely little community in here, contingent growing, and hopefully that will grow even further. Come on. Oh, there we go. Oh, referee. Come on. Pod meet up in Timepiece. I don't think I can go to Timepiece, but I am going to post something in the chat right now. I want everybody to read when the stream finishes. Everyone go read this article, okay? If this doesn't tell you the pedigree of Timepiece, I don't really know what will. I'm not even going to explain it. If you want to read it, read it. If not, not. Any messages you want me to forward on to the Saltash United, my Saltash United teammates down in Cornwall who are majority Argyle fans? Yeah, just probably should support a better team, to be honest. Although I'm not sure many people from Saltash United really know who I am, so it won't make a difference. Do you resent David of how he swanned in and seen the best years of your club? Do I resent David? I mean, I resent David every day, I think. But no, I don't resent him. And I know he says it jokingly, but I do feel as though the pod helps try and get a good feel factor around Exeter City. So, although he I don't think he affects on the pitch as much as he thinks he does, or likes to think he does. I do really think the pod has been really, really a really big bonus or positive for the football club. Think I'm underestimating my fame in Devon and Cornwall region, son. I really don't think I am. I don't think there's many people who. I don't think there's many people full stop that really know who I am. But that's fine. That's not. I don't want that. Absolutely not. Right, what have we got here? We've got 3 minutes. There he is, Michael O'Neill. Had a wee next to you the other day, mate. In the Bolton boardroom. The pod effect. That's it. Sidekick Duck. The pod effect. Local news websites are unusable. Yeah, I know, it's a bit of a pain in the backside, but just read that article because Snoop Dogg being in Timepiece is such a bizarre thing. God, from the moment I turned the stream on, there hasn't been a single goal going. Can you believe that? Wow, we've been streaming for over 2 hours. I've been twice to see Exeter, and I'm an Norwich fan, and I bet I'm the only fan. And I bet I'm not the only fan of another club. Oh, yeah, I bet loads of people that listen to the pod have got City as their second team. Go on. Oh, then he fell back to Josh Magennis. Johnson, what a chance. What channel am I watching the footy on? It's on ITV3 Lockers. But it's about to finish. There's only 2 minutes left. Oh, Tom, that's a difficult question. Exeter City sneak into the playoffs, but I've got to stay up, or Exeter come 7th and I'll go down. Nah, if you're in the playoffs, you've got a chance of going up. So I've got to pick the playoffs. Oh, that was about to fall right to Josh Magennis. That Exeter to win the league? I don't think so. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Are San Marino still ahead? Yeah, I hope he does, Lockers. I need him to score. Not need him to score, but I want him to score. Can't believe we had a photo of him, Lockers, in in Turtle Bay. Mental. Spurs season ticket holder, but X are now my second team thanks to the pod. I really love that, Jay. Oh! I'll tell you what, he's actually just flicked on right into the keeper's hands, but... Tell you what, if he'd scored that, Lockers, that would have been all you. Oh, he's got to be doing better. I agree with the commentator. He's got to do better than that. Best Exeter player / manager in your lifetime? Best player... I can't, Tom, that's such a difficult question. Best manager... I genuinely think best manager is probably Tiz. It depends. In terms, if you're talking about success, it's Tiz, isn't it? But if you're talking about best actual coach, it's definitely Gary. We play the best stuff I've ever seen in my era under Gary. And best City player... Ryan Harley's up there. Ollie Watkins is up there. Grimesy's up there. Nicky Law, Lee Holmes, those kinds of players. There's loads. There's too many to name. I couldn't pick one. We all dream of a daily episode. Championship looks so competitive this season. No idea what goes down or up this year. Even Luton are struggling. Yeah, I saw that Luton was struggling. Championship's always a hard division, though. Right, well, there it is. Game done. And I think with that, it'll be stream done. Unfortunately, Josh Magennis couldn't deliver the goods on this occasion. But he got on, which is important. He's one cap closer to getting into the top 10. I think in the early days, Tiz was good, but but he stayed for too long. Oh, yeah, I mean, you say he stayed for too long, but didn't he get like the playoffs in 4 out of his last 3 seasons? 3 out of his last 4 seasons, sorry. So, yeah, you could say he stayed too long, but he was definitely still good for us. Still good for us at the end. Next academy graduate you expect to go get a big sale from? Jake Richards. If we can keep him, Jake Richards. Have you... Bolton's Adebayo has been injured after a hefty sneeze. What? You're a good whistler. I'm an awful whistler. I don't know why I tried. When was the last time San Marino won? I think someone said 20 years ago earlier. I think Luton might be in a relegation battle this season. I don't know. I honestly don't know enough about the Championship. You should get Craig on the pod. Craig who? Craig the media man? 2004, I think. Lovely stuff again, John. Look forward to next time. Thank you very much for tuning in. Sorry I missed the start of the evenings. Sorry, what evenings are you going to stream? Tuesday, Thursday, Sundays, Andy Peck. What I'll do is I'll quickly link the TikTok in the chat. If anyone wants to see any of the behind the scenes stuff of the pod and vlogs and things like that, go and follow that. I'm also going to put in my personal Twitch because I'm going to be on the 2 days a week. On 2 of the days I'm not streaming each week, I'm going to go live on Twitch with some games with my mates, and that'll be more of a chilled, not that this isn't chilled, but more like relaxed, laid back setting, maybe less football. Sunday will depend on what time we're recording the pod, but probably about 7:30ish. Again, I'm going to aim for 7:30 evening time. But yeah, go hit those links up that are in the chat. Go follow the Twitch. Go follow the TikTok. And let's get this little community growing more and more. I thank you all very much for tuning in tonight. I'm very, very thankful. Let's see what we ended on. In the end, we had really consistent viewers tonight, which is great. I'm really, really happy with that. I really appreciate everyone tuning in. Really, really do. Everyone liked the stream. But yeah, this is where I'm going to call it a night. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in. And yeah, see you on Sunday, 7:30. We're going to have a little cuppa. Have a little chat about the fixtures that have happened in League One that aren't obviously cancelled for international call-ups. And yeah, lovely to see you all. Lovely to see you all. Love everybody. See you on the flip side. Love it, love it. See you in a bit. Bye-bye. Good night, everybody. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Good night.